Welcome, angels, or welcome back. My name is Malika, but I'm also known as My Angel, and I am loving my chaotic life all over again. Hi, I love doing plan with me's, budget with me's, unboxings, and I've been doing this for the last 2 months that y'all haven't seen. So I usually like to do car talks, and so if you like those kind of videos, please don't worry, come on back, join me and watch how I rebuild my life all over again. So let's start. Now, today is December 1st, yay, and I'm going to post this as soon as I finish this. I'm going to edit and post. I am going to attempt to do a video every day until Christmas. So today I came to you. I was supposed to do this last night on our way home from New York, but y'all sorry. But yeah, that I fell asleep. I was tired. All I got done was nothing. Well, actually, I was doing my intro and I fell asleep, messed it up, and now I had to redo it all over again this morning. So I wanted to come and do car talk for the first month. For the first day, and then I will start doing my budgeting throughout the week, and my unboxings and things of that nature. I wanted to do it this way because I wanted to give how do I say this? I've been so haphazard, so crazy, and I felt like this would be the best way to start it out and then start with my budgeting the next day. So, nevertheless, my name is Malika, and I am already in that second season of life, as most people will call it, and have had a lot of issues these last few years. Now, a little back history. When I had my kids, I got sick. During that same time, my husband lost his job. And so we were rebuilding. We were trying to make what we can do. And we were managing a little bit, still a little. Credit was really bad. The credit got bad, I should say. The credit got bad. Paying our bills was a struggle. I did have help from family. We had help from family, and we were really trying to make it. And around 2018, 2019, we were getting ourselves back in line. My husband got a job, full-time job. We were finally paying off our bills. We were finally getting it together. We owned a condo, and we ended up having to turn the keys into the condo. I'm sorry. I like to look at my hair and look at the craziness of my hair. But anyway, we not lost the condo, but we turned the keys in because it became so upside down that no matter what we did, it wasn't going to make it ends meet. So in 2019, we moved in with his parents, and we were going to go ahead and start towards the end of 2019. Sorry, we were going to make save up. I don't know. My nose was looking like something was going on down there. Anyway, we decided to move in with my in-laws. So we did that. Now, nobody knew what was going to happen. But then 6 months into us moving in, COVID hit. The world shut down. I really didn't work. My husband worked, but he was working at a lower income at that time. So we were struggling. We could not move at that point because now we can't pay all of our bills because I was not working. I was barely working. Like it was below part-time because we didn't have a lot of students at that time, and long story short, we just didn't have it. And so that took us back to where we were in 2018, beginning of 2019. So I was really frustrated because I had got my credit score up. It was really doing, it wasn't like superb, but it was decent for someone who had not gotten that far in a long time, because I had as much as I love to budget, as much as I love to plan, I don't always follow what I'm planning and what I'm budgeting. I always find a lot of it has to do with my memory, because I'll forget, as I'm doing the budget, I'll do the things that I remember, and then I'm out in the street or something happens and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to add that into the budget, and it throws my budget all off. And so things just were not working right. And then COVID hit. Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but the world broke down, and we broke down along with it. And even with the stimulus, we didn't get a whole lot of the stimulus money anyway, because the way our bracket fell, it was really weird. But we got some money, but that was to pay off bills. So by the time we finally started to get it together, which was a little bit of towards the end of last year. We started building back up. However, my mother passed away in 21, and we've been living in my mother's house as a family, not just my family, but my extended family, because of my brothers and sisters and one of my cousins. And that didn't work out because everybody moving, and we have taken a slow turn in the moving. Yes, I'm still paying the bills at our current place of living, but as of today, we are officially moving out. We have moving stuff. We've gotten our storage, so we're going to start moving out, and then I got to take my daughter to school, and hopefully we start our life over. Now, what we had decided to do was have a goal of 6 months. So we're doing 6 months at my in-laws house. We're going back to my in-laws house because it's just a little bit easier. I'm putting a pause on we're putting a pause on my daycare. I will still be doing transportation, but I think we're going to put a pause on daycare. I did find a place for the daycare, but it's going to take a little longer than I expected. So I may keep it at the house, at my mother's house, for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then sorry. Anyway, as y'all know, I'm not actually driving, but I'm in the car because I just thought it would be fitting. This is where I normally do my talk with you. So I just said, let me go back in the car. We're getting ready to leave anyway. So before everybody gets in the car, let me have a conversation. So nevertheless, where was I? Yeah, the daycare. So we do find a place, but that's going to take some time and paperwork and licensing and all that stuff. So we may close for a couple of months. Not sure yet. It depends on the family and depends on where my sister decides to move, if she decides to. So we're going to work with that. And I don't want to put too much of my business out there, but I want to give you guys a little synopsis of what's going on with me and my family so that you can see the journey as we go through it. So I am actually doing all this because I really want to document it, and really, I feel like filming it every day, going through my budget, going through my planning, I feel like that will keep me on track. If I stay motivated and consistent, that it will get us back on track. So this is my accountability. You guys are my accountability of making sure things get better, because I do get better. But I think my issue is when we get better, there's always something that we haven't prepared for. And that's where everything just goes haywire. And when everything goes haywire, I go haywire in my brain and I just can't function because everything's not right. So I've learned that about myself. So I've had to find ways to deal with those triggers so that I don't fall back into those craziness times. So this will be holding me accountable, as well as my actual budgeting and my actual planning, because everything has to be planned to a T, from my daughter's school to my other daughter's extracurricular, because she's still in high school, to the activities my husband has, the activities I have. Well, right now we're not doing any activities, so the only activity in life right now is my daughter's school. That's it. We will travel to her. She has 4 meets for the season. We're going to travel to all 4 of those meets. That's it. That's all we're planning for, outside of making sure her tuition is paid and making sure we find a place. So we also decided to make things easier on ourselves, because where my in-laws live is not necessarily convenient for us. So we are going to get an apartment. So that's why I said we're waiting 6 months, and then we're going to go get an apartment in the area of where my daughter goes to school. And that will be for 1 year to 2 years. We not sure how long. We do know we have to stay in the area for her to go to school. So that's 2 years at least. Or that's 2 years at the most. But we will, in the midst of us moving into the apartment, we will start planning on purchasing of a house. So I have a couple of things. I did do a video on all my budget stuff in here, but I didn't post it because I actually did that before Thanksgiving, and this is now after Thanksgiving, and it didn't get posted. So you will see that video probably sometime between the next 2 weeks of the thing. So I'm going to be using some of those products that I've created. Like I have what's called an apartment home. So it's for when you just start to move. So it's you have a challenge to save your down payment, or deposit for your first month's rent, for the utilities, and for any furniture that you want to purchase. So I have that. I'm going to start that. We need a new car. Now our car is getting fixed. One of our cars is getting fixed. The other car we're trading in, and we're getting another car. So I have a car binder, so it's called Let's Drive, and it's the same thing for deposit, for your down payment, for your first month payment, save up for your oil change, all that is in there. It's for the first couple of months of you getting a vehicle. I am creating new ones for like a consistent one, like a consistent binder that just has just some maintenance for your tires or this, that. Like I want to have two different car binders. One for when you first start, when you're trying to get a car, and that's first things that you need when you get your car for that first, I'll say first 4 months. And then one for maintenance. Like you have your maintenance, because you have plenty of different maintenance. You have your regular oil change. You have your, depending on your car, like your 3 to 6 month or a year thing. Then you have your brakes. Then you have your accessories. Then you have your insurance. Like those things, I want to get to a point where we're at 6 months. So the binder that I have, that's what it is 6 months. So the binder I have right now is for the first 6 months, because you're saving up to get to that point of the insurance. Every 6 months, you're paying in 6 months. For your oil change, your first 2 oil change is already paid for through that binder. Like you're saving, that's what you're saving up for. And so I'll explain that more when we go through those items. But I'm using those items, those products for what we're going through now. So you'll see those products and see what I have. I do create my own budget planner. I don't sell my budget planner. I do sell some of the inserts based on how do you say it, based on the theme. Like there's different themes of my budget inserts. So you have like a Christmas theme, you have a New Year's Eve theme. It kind of goes hand in hand with the stickers. I'm thinking, I just thought of an idea, but nevertheless, I'll be using my own budget planner and my own daily planner. Well, my own daily planner and my own weekly planner. So I have both of those. I've created those. No, I have not. The only thing, my daily inserts are on my shop, but the big planner that I have, which is 12 months, is not in my shop. So I'm going to be using those products. That's what I just want to say. I'll be using those products and showing you guys those products and how it does help me, because when I've realized is when I'm actually doing those things, I'm actually getting things done. It's when I fall sideline and something happens and that stress triggers me not to do anything. And that kind of messes me up. And I go sideways, and everybody kind of gets affected by what happens with me. So I know those things. I know my triggers. I know where I'm doing well, and I know where I'm not doing well. So, that was a red robin. And so I'm going to try to fix that, understand where my triggers are, and try to overcome or come up with something that will help me when those triggers come in. But that's it. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys how I feel, what I'm doing. 2025 is my year. I'll probably come on here and show you guys. I'm going to be doing, my girlfriend and I are going to do what you call the big, oh my God, what do you call it? I'm going to put it down here. But your board that you make at the beginning of the year. Vision board. There you go. I'm going to add that I'm probably going to add that video on here when we do it, because she and I are going to sit together and get it done ourselves. Most of it is going to be stuff that I've already created, and we're just going to put on the board. But she and I are kind of going through similar life changes. We grew up together, so we decided this would be a cool idea to do it together. So we're going to do that at her house and hang out with some wine and do it. I don't know if we're going to invite any of our other friends, but I think this will be cool for us to do together. So we're going to do that, and so you guys will see some of that. That will be part of our 25 years. And then you guys will see one of my family traditions. I'm going to video a little bit, record or film. I don't know how y'all want to say it. Based on your age is what you say. But I'm going to film some of our family traditions throughout the holidays. So along with our unboxing, along with our what's in my shop, along with my budget planning, we will get some vlogs here and there. And it won't just be car talk. It will literally be some vlogs here and there. And let's see how the first 31 days goes. So hopefully those first 31 days will give me the chance to hit that, that routine, and then make that routine. That's the first for 30 days. And then the next 30 days is being disciplined in that routine. And by the 90 days, we should be into a habit. that's where we're getting to. We want to get to in 90 days. We have a habit, and then the next 90 days we'll be preparing. Well, within the 6 months we'll be preparing for, we'll be preparing to move. But the second half of that 6 months, you'll really see us moving. Maybe watching us go through. I might film some of my tours from these apartments so you guys can see what's in our area. And then go through all those things. But I don't want to talk too long. This has been 15. I'm looking at this. It's going on 16 minutes. So I just want to say hello, welcome, happy holidays. Come back, visit me, come see how much I'm consistent in this, because this is the goal, is the consistency. Last year I did 8 days, 10 days. The first year I did this, I did, 3 years ago I did like 2 days, 3 days. And then next year I did like 5 days. And then last year I did 10 days. So I was really good. Now some days, some vlogs were put in on the same day because I filmed it but I didn't post it because I had to edit it. So that's going to be my challenge, is editing and getting it back up after I edit. So there's going to be a haphazard, I will say this, will be a haphazard of when it uploads, but it will upload every day. So that's where I am. Come back and see me. Hit that like button if you like what you've seen so far, or you would like to see the challenges that I'm going to go through for the next 6 months, or the next 30 days first. See how I do. Help me out. Encourage me. Please write a comment if any of you are going through what I'm going through. Hopefully this helps you, and maybe we could do this together, go through this whole process together, and come out on top in 30 days. Because in 31 days, in 30 days, we should be at least having a consistency. Oh, discipline. That's right. Discipline, consistency, habit. Those are our goals. So join us. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in my next video. Or technically, I'll see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye, angels.